you find that these bullets go through that little brush well, or do you really got to be really selective?
No, you still got to be selective because when we use the lead bullets, there's as soft lead as possible. We try to get as close to 100% pure, which you never get, but 90%, 95% pure lead. So it doesn't take much for them you can scratch the bullets with your thumbnail. That's how soft the lead. That way it engages the rifling under the air pressure. So we're just like firearms. We have rifling and all that too. So we gauge that to get the accuracy out there.
Gotcha. And so do you, when you're casting those bullets, is that your test on the thumbnail, or do you have, is that just with what type of lead you're buying?
Yeah, you can tell when you start melting it down, because all the impurities will raise to the top, and you skim that off and you get rid of it. And they make some different things that you can put in the lead when you melt it down that'll also cause the impurities to rise to the top. And you just take a spoon and you get all that gunk off of there. And you can tell by the color of the lead too. It'll be more of a shiny mirror type finish as opposed to like a duller finish. And you can just tell there's more impurities in the lead. So the purest that you can find it, the better off for your gun.
So I'm guessing
your barrel too a lot. You get a lot of leading in your gun. After maybe 20, 30 shots, you'll notice accuracy changing a little bit, and you'll go clean your barrel again, get all that lead out of there, and then shoot it some more.
So when you're doing now, I'm glad you brought that up. So I've heard some people say, don't clean your air gun. Some people say, clean them. What's the reality? It seems like if you're just shooting pellets at squirrels, it's a lot different than if you're shooting.
It is.
Different ball games.
Yeah, well, a pellet doesn't have much surface. If you think about the shape of a pellet, you just have the biggest diameter of the pellet head is making contact with the barrel, and then the back end of the skirt is making contact. When you're shooting like a slug, to have some. So, not to get off topic, but I have a custom 20 millimeter air gun with 82 caliber. And that's a 1450 grain slug. This one's a 1588 grain slug. And this one weighs 1588 grains. But you can see it's just not, the rifling's only hitting those ribs, those areas and stuff like that. That's a pretty cool gun. That's this one right here. It shoots these bullets at like 600, 700 feet per second, but it does like 1,500 foot-pounds of energy. If you go to my YouTube channel, my son shot a doe in Texas with that last year with a 1,310 grain slug, and the doe did a mule kick so high that it almost flipped completely over on its back. And he shot it in the side, just a complete broadside shot. But I guess just the impact of that slug caused that doe to just mule kick like crazy. And it ran off like 20 yards and expired.
Man, this is a great country, isn't it?
Yeah. I love it.